Why AirPods are the best investment? I've been thinking about this. I've been needing to get new AirPods. I've been looking to justify it, and I don't remember where I first heard this. Maybe I think it was Ali Abdal's channel or something. I think he briefly mentioned this, but I'm like, dang, dude, that's a good way to justify this large purchase. AirPods are the easiest and like the most convenient way to. All right, hey everyone, welcome back to the Teen Finance Podcast. My name's Sam. Here with Maseo as always. We got a fun episode. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna talk about why teens shouldn't save their money, how Guinness World Records makes their money, why AirPods are actually the best investment you can make, and then we're gonna play Kiss Mary Kill, but for big tech. And then if time allows, we'll throw in some Minnow Tank. But yeah, we're gonna try to keep it to 40 minutes. So are you excited for this episode?
Oh, I am so excited.
Right? It's gonna be great. So let's jump right into it. Why teens shouldn't save money? Say, do you know where I'm going with this, or
Um, maybe.
okay?
Keep
It
talking.
it comes back to actually a little bit of what we talked about in the first episode of this pod, where we're talking about like why the real reason every teen should invest their money, and it also relates to why teens shouldn't save their money. I know that sounds a little bit contradictory, but hear me out. Um, when you're in your teens, like we talked about, the reason why you should invest your money as a teen is to build habits. It's not to make a ton of money, because realistically your earning power after you go to school is going to be a lot higher. But for when you're if you're working a job or whatever, when you're a teen and you have this money, if you can get joy out of spending that money, I'd say go ahead and do it, because in the grand scheme of things, like that little money saved isn't going to make a huge difference. And like $100, I feel like can go a lot further when you're a teenager than when you're an adult. That's just like my personal opinion. I don't even know, but I feel like at the same time that's kind of like that isn't even that. That's kind of hard to contradict. Like the amount of joy you can get out of $100, like going to a concert or something when you're a kid. I don't
Yeah.
like you're at $100 spent like your rent when you're an adult. Like I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think it feeds in like the whole thing where like experiences are worth more than money. And it's
Totally.
like you're buying memories basically when you're spending money when you're younger, and that seems more worth it like for the future if you just like enjoy your childhood. Like you'll remember your childhood for a lot longer.
You don't get your teen years back, man. Like I feel like I'm Maseo. I really want to go to that Kendrick concert now. Not gonna lie, I feel like I
I know,
feel like
it's
I'm
just
gonna
worth
buy a
it, man.
ticket. I know. This is just me coping because I'm
You know,
probably I need to buy that ticket, bro.
what would make a great memory is if you bought my ticket too. That would
That would make a great memory.
that'd make everything even better,
I'll think about it.
right? So you don't
Just,
save money.
I'm not gonna fucking think about it. I'm not getting your ticket. But yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, go to that concert, spend that money, but like when you become older, I like just know that you won't be able to like do that forever unless you're making bank. So like make the most out of your teen years, but don't spend money like it's no tomorrow, because that's just gonna make a bad habit.
Yeah,
Just
like
realize the reason you're doing it is to like buy a good experience and be responsible, but have fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right, so let's go into what you're going to talk about. You want to talk about you're a little interested in how Guinness World Records makes their money. I just want like I thought the whole Guinness thing was the whole Guinness World Records was just like marketing for the beer, but when I looked it up, it seems like they're pretty separate now. So I want to know what you found.
Yeah, so I never even thought about that being marketing for the beer. So I think what it is, that's like a family, the Guinness family.
Hmm.
Um, and like they have the beer company and they have the world records. I don't know how tied in they are,
I
but I
think
was watching like
they started off. It started off being like marketing for beer, but they're so separate now.
yeah, I didn't even know the beer existed to be honest.
Hey, that's good though. That's good.
Yep. But like I was watching these YouTube videos yesterday, and it's like, how do they fly out all these people to go officiate like different world records? And give out the plaques, like spend the time and all the resources, and they don't give you money to do it, and it seems like you don't pay them to fly out to you. And so I was looking into it more, and I think for like normal people, they just make the money off of like YouTube and just like publicity and things like that. But what I was
The books
finding
too, right?
is what?
The books too. I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone buys those books anymore. I know
Okay,
I
well
have one though.
they claim to sell 1 million books a year, but I
It's a
feel
lot
like
of books.
that could be an old number because I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
nobody really buys books anymore. Like
Yeah, for
everything's
real.
online now. And I'm pretty sure there's copies of the book online for free. But
Hmm.
I don't know, but what I found out is they charge big companies. Like I don't know if you've seen like the BMW like longest drift. Have you seen that before?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
But
so
that
it's
sounds
like
like good marketing.
it was great marketing. It was the longest drift in the new, I think M4, maybe M5. It was showing off their new drift mode, but they got it officiated by Guinness World Record. It was like a 7 hour drift or something. It
Seven
was pretty.
hours?
Yeah, they had like another car coming by to fuel it up. It was pretty sweet.
Was it like one
Um,
driver? Did they like have someone jump out of
no,
there?
it was one driver. Yeah,
Dang.
for 7 hours he just went in circles.
Wow.
But what I found out is that they charge these big companies like $330,000 per ad or more, just
What?
to just to sell like these big services.
That might be worth it though,
for
honestly.
for big companies. Yeah, no, because it's great marketing. It's like, oh yeah, this car, it's so great. Look, it broke a world record.
Especially if that video can go viral. Like, do
It
their
definitely
videos
did.
still go viral? I feel like I see some of them like every once in a while.
Yeah, they do. And I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
YouTubers try to break the records too, and that also brings them more publicity.
But think about it, like that $300,000, in the grand scheme of things, like for those big companies, their marketing budgets, that's not that much. They'll spend like millions of dollars on like a TV commercial. So, and if a YouTube video goes viral, it's gonna reach far more people, and probably people that are more interested in that thing. Because um if you're BMW and your drift world record ends up on people's YouTube Explore pages, they're probably like already interested in cars and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
So I'm looking at their YouTube channel right now. It seems like they don't actually get that many views.
They definitely
Um,
used to though. They might be
they used
dying.
to. There's a few. There's like the largest wave surfed. That's 600,000. That's the
Uh
highest I've
huh.
seen. Oh, this one has
Okay.
10 million for a real lightsaber. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess they do have some that blow up still. But
Yeah. It's interesting. But it really is just like at this point, a marketing agency, right? That's
yeah, it really
that's
is.
how I
Yeah.
would describe their
It's
business at
like
this point.
they basically built the brand with the books and all that stuff and like getting everybody to know it and grow up on it. And then now they're just marketing it to big companies.
I guess they do have to be careful though, because if they only do marketing for big companies, people are gonna think they're sellouts, and then no one would like get their stuff. So that's where some of the money they make needs to go back into just like officiating like real world records and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I see them do work for like Dude Perfect, all that. I'm sure Dude Perfect is paying them, right?
I'd
Or
assume
or
so.
no, actually maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Guinness World Records is like sponsoring the Dude Perfect video because they know that that'll get more companies to like want to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, it could go either way. I don't know.
It could go either way. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, this
Those
BMW
videos
video
probably.
has 7.1 million views on the BMW USA channel, and it has
Yeah.
300,000 on the Guinness World Records channel.
Yeah, if that like that and if Guinness is really like paying, or if BMW is paying Guinness, Guinness also gets like more publicity from that too, back at their world records program
Okay,
because of more
easily,
companies there.
because I've seen the ad on TV even, and they mentioned Guinness World Records in it.
Oh wow.
And
That
on
might
the
have been the
title
deal
of this
somewhere, huh?
YouTube video says BMW M5 sets two Guinness World Records.
Good marketing tactics. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it more now. I really thought there was just like the beer company was paying for the whole operation, but it doesn't look like that's the deal anymore.
Yeah, I kind of thought they were a charity thing, like a non-profit.
Huh.
I always thought that's what I was convinced that they were just like being donated money. That's what kept them alive, or like they're government funded, it just seemed like
Government
that.
funded, dude.
It seemed like something like maybe like a school, like through schools, something like that. But
Does it? Can
I,
you
I
find? Is
guess not.
their revenue public or
I don't know.
might be? Um, I feel like I feel like they're probably still tied to the beer company in some way. They might be like a subsidiary or something, so it might be hard to find it, but
Yeah, well, their estimated annual revenue is 101 million per year,
it's a lot of money.
which is a lot because I feel like they don't really have any cost, you know?
Yeah, I feel like
Like
they're the only operating cost is
the
printing the
people.
books and then flying people around that work for them. And I doubt that
Oh, wait.
reaches anywhere near $100 million. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Wait, a different one says 2.56 million a year. Sorry, I just read the top
No,
one
it's
on
more than
Google.
that. It's more than that.
This one says 26. No one knows. It's
Maybe.
not public.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Um,
it's interesting.
Speaking of, I have actually just remembered something that I want to throw in here because I think time will allow. Before I get
Sure.
into the AirPods thing. Um, I was just this past weekend, or yeah, just this past weekend, I was down in Santa Barbara. I was at Fiesta, and they have like a whole setup. They have like live music and stuff in the park, and there's all these different vendors. And there's this one like food stand or whatever there, and they're selling churros for $5.
No way.
And I'm like, and the thing is, there was a huge line, and they were selling like each person would go up, they would get like four churros, and then they'd like leave, and then there'd be another person. So, they're probably selling like I don't know, at least $30 in churros like every minute. It looked like in peak time, and there's like three people running it. Um, Churros cost like nothing to make, I'm sure. And
Oh
that
yeah.
stand, I don't know how much that spot costed, but I think this place is an absolute cash cow. And I think that goes for like churro stands in general. Because compared to all the other like carnival stands, um, churros just have like such a low overhead. I'm sure the other carnival stands make a lot too. Like when you go to like the county fair or something, you're spending a lot on food, and they only
Oh
have to
yeah.
pay for operations like a couple like days every year. I'm sure they're going to other places too, but I feel like the operation costs would be pretty low, and I feel like if you just hire like seasonal employees, you don't have to pay for any like benefits or anything like that. I feel like this could just be an absolute cash cow.
Yeah, definitely. Because, every time I go to like a fair or something, I find myself paying like $12 for a caramel apple that cost them, like $2 to make at most.
Yeah.
And like also churros, I know are relatively cheap. Like I've gotten churros for like $1
Or
before
no, they cost
at like flea
nothing
at
to
like
make.
flea markets and stuff like
I'm sure
that.
they cost nothing.
That $5 churro is absurd, but I'm in.
Yeah, I know the $5 churro is a little absurd. But people were buying them like left and right. I can't even imagine how much money they made that night.
It's all the law of supply and demand.
I thought of it because I think like I was a while ago. I listened to a My First Million podcast episode where they had one guy who owned like a holdco of like a ton of different firework stands. You know how
Oh,
you'll go down like into like the Salinas Valley or something. You'll see like all those like fireworks
all the
stands
fire
and
signs
whatnot.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So this guy just operated I think he inherited the business or something. Operated like 200 fireworks stands, and they were rolling in so basically like they only operate 2 weeks every year, like the week around the 4th of July and around New Year's, and they wouldn't um break even on each of those like weeks until they at like 7 p.m. the night of the day. But once they break even, like at that 7 p.m. point, everything after that is just pure profit. And when you think about it, a lot of people like don't get their fireworks and stuff in advance. They get them really late. So, dude, a plane is flying so low near my house.
No, it just flew past mine too.
Yeah,
I
you
heard
heard
that.
that?
It was so loud.
It
I was
was
watching
so
my
loud.
little mic. I was watching my
I'm
mic
like,
like
shoot, it's about to
peak,
crash
and
my
I was like,
house.
"Oh
Oh
no."
no. um, back to what I was saying. They like when you think about it, a lot of people get their fireworks like last second. So like when you think, oh, they only break even like 7 p.m. That's probably like after 7 p.m. probably makes up like more than half of their total sales. So they're making like millions and millions. I thought it was like at least like 30 million or something a year by just operating like 200 fireworks stands. And I thought that was
Yeah.
crazy. Like how these businesses that you don't think of as super like complex or anything, um, can actually be like total cash cows and make like
Yeah.
way more money than any like, new tech startup, whatnot. It's like simple businesses, bro. They rule.
Yeah, 'cause I spent the 4th of July in Florida this year, so they had, not California fireworks,
Uh
like actually real, like just giant, just bombs you could throw in the air.
huh.
Um, but like every single stand at every corner had the exact same tent, exact same logo. Like it was kind of tiny. I don't know if they really wanted you to know,
Uh huh.
but one person like ruled that entire state for fireworks.
They make so.
And
I guarantee you they
it
they
was
make so much
so
money.
crowded. Their spots were in the most random locations. Like we were driving through the Everglades, and there's stands like on the side of the road
Oh
there.
yeah, I'm sure they get like they just go up to like the homeowners or like the landowner's place and they're like, "Hey, can we like set up a tent here? We'll give you some amount like this much money." And like who wouldn't take that? It's just like a free couple $1,000s. And it's like it costs that's like nothing for these people selling the fireworks, you know? And if
Oh
one of
yeah,
the landowners is like, "Nah, bro, you're gonna have to pay me more," then they can just be like, "All right, later," and they can go next door, you know?
yep,
So it's like, and they barely need any space. I feel like, yeah, their land costs are next to nothing. Um, I don't know, interesting business. The firework, churro stand, all those like seasonal things, but you only have to operate a couple weeks a year.
yeah. You
Um,
know what's one that I've been thinking about lately is
what?
those gas station car washes, right?
Uh
So
huh.
at one of the gas stations near us, they put like the new touchless wash in or whatever. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be better for your paint. I'm assuming it's a little bit better than having giant like hairbrushes rubbing against your car. But we went there and like it's $15, right, for a wash, which is kind of absurd for an automated wash,
That's
but
not us. I
it
mean, how
seemed like
much
a
is it
lot.
one like a professional wash costs like $30 or something, right?
Well, professional or like one at like a chain car wash,
Not like
probably.
no, like
Professional is
not
like
like a
hundreds, I
human,
believe.
like a
Yeah,
human. All right.
like a human car wash, yeah. But we were going through there and we bought it when we bought gas, right? So we had like the receipt with it. We were driving around, and every time we drove past the gas station, there was a line like down the street going out of the
Yeah,
gas
yeah.
station just for the fill up. And so that means every single person there spent $15 to get into that line, and they're ready to go through their car wash. And I was timing it; it's 5 minutes a car wash, so and it's consistently full all day from like 9 in the morning till 9 in the afternoon.
I'm sure it costs a lot to install that car wash though. It can't be cheap.
Yeah, I'm sure it did, but they're
But
making
yeah, true. Once they pay it off,
so
that thing's
much
just, yeah,
every hour. It's insane.
yeah. Huh? Maybe we should open an automated car wash,
That's what I'm saying.
or maybe I should open a fireworks stand in my front yard.
Yep, in California.
It's so legal. We'll be having on that.
Yeah, what do they do about the legalities of that? 'Cause not even are the floor ones even legal here? I don't think they are, right?
I don't know. I think
I
in
don't
certain
think
counties and
anything is
stuff,
legal.
the laws are more relaxed, and then you just buy them in like the other counties and take them here and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. They're kind of a safety hazard. I get where the laws are coming from. I
Yeah, but
can
they're also
they
like
start
really fun.
exactly. They're really fun when they're not catching your house on fire.
I feel extra.
That clip of Speed is so funny, just
I
like
know
lighting
with
up
the
a fire to his
Pikachu in
house.
his room.
It's so funny. All right. I don't know anything else to talk about on that subject. Any more like ideas for cash cow um
Little
stand
cash cow
businesses?
stands.
I don't know. I can't
I don't.
like
I don't think so.
what about I guess this one isn't as seasonal, but the little succulent things. Like I see those when we drive around. We had a little dabble in this with our
We
friend
tried.
Evan. Yeah, um I wonder how much because Evan he did end up selling some, right? I wonder how much he
Yeah,
made.
he's using the account. So yeah, I think he.
Yeah,
I don't know. He sells quite a. He had a lot,
we should ask him.
but do they grow fast? Do you know? Like, how long does it take to grow a succulent to like a
I
sellable
don't know.
size? Because I feel
I
like
can't imagine they're that quick.
I I
I
don't
honestly
think
have no
they'd be
clue.
too fast. Yeah, I feel like I won't feel like they wouldn't be that fast. Like I have some in my backyard, and I feel like they've been the same size for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not taking care of them right, but I feel like
Huh.
they haven't really gotten that much bigger.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'm not a succulent expert. All I know is that people pay a lot for them.
You know what else is a cash cow? Just thought about it. These
What?
little boutique lotion shops and candle shops that go around every single beach town and like city.
Uh-huh.
Dude, they're such scams. I don't mean it in like a mean way, but they make the candles there. They use cheap wax. They're like it costs them, I don't know, $1 a candle. Dude,
Maseo,
these
doesn't
candles,
doesn't Brianna work at one of these?
yes, she does. That's why I'm
And
talking
that's
about
why.
this.
Okay.
Dude, I was like in there and I was getting mad at the prices. Like a candle, right? Like it was pretty big.
Did Brianna want you to buy one for her, and this is your way of coping?
No, I don't think so. Um, but like a like I don't know, like a kind of big candle is like $60, like
It's
50 to $60.
$60?
Yes, and what do you do with the candle? You burn it. It's gone. You're burning money. It makes no sense. And I
Wow.
was just like, I'm
That
staring at
you
these
really are.
prices.
That you
Like,
really are burning money. That's
you're literally
crazy.
burning money. And like tiny little like jars of like face cream and stuff are like $90. And I'm just like, no, this is real. And they bring in so much like everything they sell, they make profit instantly.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
I bet
there's
that pays like way more than their rent. Like that
oh
pays for the rent
easily.
multiple times over. They're making a lot of money for sure.
Yeah, because everything they sell, they have like a 90% margin on.
Yeah.
It it's crazy. And people love
Damn.
supporting local businesses. They love buying from boutiques.
Do
They
they
like
do
all that
they
stuff.
market themselves as local business? I guess they are.
Yep, they do. They market
I wonder
themselves
if
as a
any of them
local
are
business.
chained. Like there's one guy owning like a ton of
Oh, I'm
them.
sure there is. Yeah.
And
Oh, own them under a different name in every city or
right? Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Dude.
That's the one business where um like marketing yourself as one big company as like a chain to like build reliability and trust like isn't the right move because you can get more reliability like the trust from your customers by acting like a small business, you know?
Yeah. We should try it.
We're getting way too many ideas here.
Dude. I should have said that one from Minnow Tank.
I
Um,
know. I know. This is kind of a mini minnow tank segment, but I guess it's separate. We'll see. This podcast is just a gold mine.
yeah, I know.
You
For
guys are
share it
lucky
to
if you're
everybody you
listening.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
share it to everyone now. All right. I want to talk about. I know people have been waiting for this. Actually, I don't know that. All I know is that the two people I've told this title. This is a video to ask me about why AirPods are the best investment. Say you have no clue, right?
Uh, no.
All right, hear me out. The actual reason might be like a little bit more lame than you're expecting, but here it goes. Why AirPods are the best investment? I've been thinking about this. I've been needing to get new AirPods. I've been looking to justify it, and I don't remember where I first heard this. Maybe I think it was Ali Abdal's channel or something. I think he briefly mentioned this, but I'm like, dang, dude, that's a good way to justify this large purchase. AirPods are the easiest and like the most convenient way to directly inject knowledge into your head via podcasts and audiobooks. And like I'm just thinking like I'm gonna have AP Lang coming up this year. I'm gonna have a lot of nonfiction to get through. And if I can just chuck in some AirPods, like AirPods more than any other headphone, just because they're tiny, um, and then they pair easier than other earbuds and whatnot. It just removes all the friction in getting those things in your ear, and then you can just like play whatever audiobook. Like I'm thinking for the school year, bro. I'll just be able to be hanging out in the gym with my AirPods and listen to my audiobook. Like that is so worth $200, is it not? Come on,
Um,
man.
yeah, yeah, I understand it. I guess I don't.
And then you can listen to the Teen Finance podcast
Oh,
easy
even
if you have
better.
AirPods. Like, and this is a gold mine. Like, you're getting way more than $200 worth of value out of this podcast for completely for free after you have like something to listen to them on. So,
We can always donate, you know? I take donations. Message me on Instagram.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Everyone hit up my Cash App at Nazir.
Also, can we talk about
um,
something else about AirPods, right?
yeah,
Apple customer service is terrible.
it is. I
I
thought you got free
no,
AirPods, bro. What the heck?
no, 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 no.
You call it terrible
I
customer
had
service?
I had to sit in there for 3.5 hours, right, in the morning, arguing with this dude because he was convinced that my AirPods didn't qualify when they literally had the right date on the package. right?
Oh, it's kind of
I
annoying.
drop them off. They text me 6 hours later. I'm just sitting around in Santana Row for 6 hours. And they text me back later, and I go in. I wait another 2.5 hours for them to bring
That
me
is
my
a long
stuff.
time to wait. Yeah,
Dude,
I guess
I
at that
spent
point, what you got new $200 AirPods. How much is your time worth?
dude
How long were you there?
like 9 hours, 10 hours.
$22 an hour for 9 hours. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
but then by me being there and being bored, I was also spending money at the shop. So I
and
actually
also
went
yeah, true.
I went
And
negative in
gas to
balance
get
that day.
over to Santana Row.
Exactly. See?
Dang, Apple kind of scammed you on that one. Not gonna lie.
For real.
Huh?
But I was just I'm just thinking about that. I was frustrated. I'm sure the buying experience is a lot better than the service experience because there's a lot of people waiting in the
Oh,
service area
dude. They
with me.
nah. They hyped up to to sell you something. They not hyped up to replace your thing. Like
Yeah, of course. Like there's so many people. Like we all wait in this little area with a bunch of stools and a big screen. It's kind of weird.
the Genius Bar.
It was like, yeah, it was the Genius Bar, but it was like it was big, so it was the Santana Row store, so it was like probably special compared to the other ones. But like there was a lot of people sitting there frustrated with like cracked iPhones in their hand and like just waiting like snapped in half MacBooks. It was pretty funny to see all the people with broken Apple
Okay,
products, but there was a big line of people just sitting there.
dude. On my MacBook Pro, this was a couple years ago. Um, the around like the 2013, 2014 MacBooks, they had this thing that the reflective coating on their screen would get all worn out and look really bad. And because of this, they did like a 5 year warranty, like 5 years after you got the time of purchase of your computer, you could get the reflective coating on your screen like scraped off and redone. And we pulled up to Apple, and I guess it was sad, dude. We were like a couple days late, and they wouldn't do it.
No.
They should. I feel like they should have just like done it for us. It's like a couple days, man. Like, come on. But I don't know. That's my experience with Apple customer service. I know technically, like, we weren't in the warranty time frame, so they had no obligation to honor it. But like, I don't know. It just wasn't a fun experience.
Yeah. They have so many employees there that are like the
Bro, they
salespeople,
could
I'm
have totally
guessing.
done it. Yeah, they like a ton of salespeople and like one guy to actually do the repairs.
Yeah, there's like two service people, and there's like so many like salespeople. They were just talking to each other. They had no one to sell to. Like,
Sell
I
to
was
each
like, come
other.
on, someone help me, man.
Yeah. Have you noticed, like, I don't know if they still do this in the Apple stores, the way they'll like check you out or something will be on like an old iPhone 5 or something in like some scanning
In
machine
a
thing.
massive black boxy case, right?
Yeah.
I think they
Why do
still had
they
it when I was
do,
there. I don't. They just don't care
why
enough to
dude, bro?
upgrade.
I feel like they should like upgrade to the new phones. I feel like the new phones like you could totally just do it with like software in the camera. Could you not like
If it's
scan a barcode or
if it's
something?
not broke, don't fix it.
I guess I don't know. I guess all those iPhone 5s like jailbroken and stuff, whatever, make it easier, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
worse that
like,
they
bro,
don't
they ran
care.
it on old ass technology.
And I feel like it would
They
add to the experience though if you got checked out by an iPhone 13 Pro. Like,
exactly.
that'd make it feel
I
better
need that.
than
I
pulling out
know.
their iPhone 5.
I need that. I feel like I was like the most un-Apple thing ever. I'm like, Apple still running their old tech? Like, bro, they won't let you upgrade to the new iOS on those phones, but they will check you out on one. It's just like I feel like that's not up to Apple's standards of like bouginess.
Yeah. Do people buy Apple TVs?
I have no clue. I don't have one.
They had a giant display for them there. Like, this TV was like the size of my house. I'm not even joking. Um, and I had the Apple TV ad just running, and I stared at it for 3 hours straight. But
Wait, like Apple TV Plus or Apple TV like the physical box?
I was in the box, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I
Like,
mean, like they're just like I could get a Fire Stick for like $30, and Apple TV is like
exactly.
150 bucks. Like, but I
You
don't
can
know. I
buy
guess if you're
jailbroken
really
Fire Sticks.
if you're in the Apple ecosystem, sure.
Yeah, 'cause
But
I've used one before, and the remote is so janky. It's like you like swipe your finger
I think
on
the
it,
remote
and
got better.
like,
They stopped doing the swipey thing,
okay, that was frustrating. That was the only one I've ever touched.
and I guess like some of them are 4K and stuff, so that would maybe make it worth it over like a Fire Stick that only goes like 1080p or whatnot.
No, there's
But
4K Fire Sticks.
How expensive are they?
I don't know. Probably not as much as an Apple TV because Apple can
Yeah,
charge
nowhere,
whatever
yeah,
they
nowhere
want.
near.
They can definitely charge whatever they want, but
Yeah, I have Apple TV Plus. We got in like a bundle because we have like the this sounds so bad. Just the Apple fanboy bundle. It's where you get like a ton of iCloud storage, Apple Music, Apple Arcade, Apple TV, Apple like Fitness or what is it called? The Apple Workout,
oh,
whatever,
isn't it?
whatever.
I don't know what it's called, but
And
yeah.
I've never used it, so um we got like all of that. It was like basically we priced it out. We're like the storage we're getting costs $15. We want Apple Music, which is like $15, and that's like $30, which is how much the whole bundle costs. So we kind of got everything else thrown in. But I'm pretty sure I've used Apple TV like once or twice. I Apple Arcade. Shout out to the best game ever, Sneaky Sasquatch, my favorite
Dude, you were
game.
obsessed with that game for a
I
while.
I beat that game. That was the first single player game that I've gotten through like ever. Maseo, everyone knows that like I cannot play a single player game because I just get bored. But Sneaky Sasquatch, that was such a good game. Shout out to
We'd be
them,
at school and he'd be playing Sneaky Sasquatch like all day.
dude. Sneaky Sasquatch is the best, bro. It's so hype.
Bro,
I will die
okay.
on that hill. It's the best game ever. No other game has been able to captivate me for such a long period of time, and having it on my phone instead of on my computer made it so much easier to play and to waste my time. But it's not wasting my time because I had a lot of fun playing it. I thoroughly
Um,
enjoyed that game.
are the shows on Apple TV, Apple TV Plus, I guess, are they actually good?
They
Because I've
have
seen
Ted
ads.
Lasso, and I've never watched Ted Lasso.
Okay, because I've seen ads on TV saying that they're filmed on iPhone. Like all their shows are filmed
No,
on
they're not.
iPhones.
That's
Is that
not
that's not
true.
right? Is it?
No, that's not true.
There's
No,
no
they're
way.
not.
The cameras aren't
They're
that
filmed
good.
on cinema cameras. Okay, Apple TV every Friday they have baseball, which is cool if you don't have cable. Um, and I don't know. I guess yeah, they have Ted. Okay, they have this new movie called Luck, which I think is supposed. I feel like a lot of the stuff they produce gets like awards, but I just can't bother to be interested in it, to be honest. I think they have a lot of like good. What's Severance? Some guy got fired. Ted Lasso. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's good content. I'm just not that like. They need to do better marketing, maybe.
God, I have no clue what's on there.
But at the
Was
same
it?
time, it's like Apple marketing. Like they can't really like stray from the way
I
they
thought Game is
market.
Game of Thrones on there. Didn't they
Not that I
buy
know
that?
of.
I thought they did.
Um, but yeah, Apple TV, it's like $5. So I guess they're just trying to undercut the market, but there's really not a ton of content on there. Um, speaking of Apple, should we move into a new segment?
Sure.
Kiss Mary
What's a
Kill.
new session? Oh yeah,
So we're thinking about this. This one might run like instead of Minnow Tank every once in a while, but the basic idea is we'll take like three companies in a similar area, be it like big tech. We'll do like social media at some point. We'll just take like three companies in the same industry, and we'll play Kiss Mary Kill with them. I'm assuming everyone knows what that is. You have three. You need to kiss one. You need to marry one. You need to kill one. Normally it's done with people, but we're gonna do it with companies. Um, Today I think we do big tech, so that'll include Apple. That'll include Google, and then we didn't know what to do for the last one. We're like, okay, we could do Meta, Facebook, whatever you want to call it, but I think we're gonna save that for social media. And then it was between Amazon and Microsoft, and I think we're gonna go with Microsoft just because Amazon is a little bit more like e-commerce focused, so we could save that if we wanted to like e-commerce. We can do like Shopify, Amazon, whatnot. And Microsoft has been doing some interesting stuff recently. Um, so yeah, I think we jump into it with those three: Apple, Google, Microsoft. Maseo, what's your combo?
my combo. Okay, hold. I have to think about this. Do you have yours ready? I need a second.
Okay, I'll go. I'm
Okay.
okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I am going to. I'm going to marry Microsoft. I know that's a hot take, but I'm gonna make it
What?
interesting. I'm gonna make a case
No
for
way.
marrying Microsoft.
Okay.
I'm gonna kiss Apple. I'm gonna kill Google. I'll
Oh
explain
man.
why. We'll
Okay.
start off with Google, okay?
Yep.
This is a tough decision. These are all like companies that I think are gonna be around for the foreseeable future. And to be completely transparent, I think the only one that I'm actually invested in is Apple, but I've been thinking about buying some Microsoft stock recently. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Microsoft and Apple are, no, I'll stick with what I have. No going back. Um, Google, they're an advertising business at the end of the day. And recently, companies like Apple and stuff have been cracking down on targeted ads and stuff. Facebook, I mean, Meta or whatever has been hit hard by this. Um, and Google, now that more people are worried about their privacy and their data and everything, it's going to be harder to target those ads. No doubt, I think the search engine is probably going to stay around forever. But who knows if they'll be making as much money in the future. The Google suite of products like Google Docs, all like Drive, all of that. I feel like everyone uses it. Um, but that's not to say that there aren't competitors from companies like Microsoft and stuff for like Word, Excel, all that. Um, so that's why I'm killing Google. Not a bad company by any means, but it's just like these are all very strong companies, and Google, just because it's like only an advertising based business, and targeted ads are getting targeted. We'll see how they fare in the future. Moving on to Apple. Apple, most valuable company in the world. They make bank. I personally use a ton of Apple products. I don't know. Maybe I should switch Apple and Microsoft. But I'm gonna try to make a case just because why not? Apple. I use a ton of Apple products. Like I feel like everyone has an iPhone. They're every time someone buys an iPhone, they're probably turning like $300 profit, or I actually don't know how much it is, but
It's probably more than that.
it's no, it's not. I think
Yeah, but they sell them for so much.
they make a lot of money off support and services. They make a lot of money when you buy their accessories. Um, they make a lot of money. All they can like they're a monopoly. They can kill companies like that. They released AirTags, they murked Tile. They released Apple Pay Later, they murked Klarna and all those other like buy
Afterpay.
now, pay later, Afterpay, Klarna, all those. They're dead now because of Apple Pay Later. Apple Pay is so convenient.
That's
I
so
use it
true.
for like everything. I don't even like I carry around my physical cards in my Apple wallet that clips to my physical Apple wallet that like MagSafes to my phone. I like rarely pull them out. Cuz I mean Apple Pay is just like way too convenient. Now if I see anyone using a physical debit card and like inserting it like 20 times, I just laugh at them and I get mad at them because they could be using Apple Pay and the line could be going so much faster if they just like tap their phone and did that instead. But instead they have to like stick in their debit card and have it like not work like 50 times. Like, bro, just you it's so easy to Apple Pay. You can literally take a picture of your card and it'll add it to Apple Pay. I've been trying to explain this to my mom, who still will go up like every time she like buys groceries or something. She'll like stick her card in, it won't work, and then she'll have to like do it again. And she's like, it's painfully slow. Now that I know how easy it is, just like double tap the side button on your phone and like use Face ID and pay. Or I can even do it on my watch now. Like I don't know, Apple Pay is so useful. That was a tangent. Apple, great company. They're gonna be making money forever. That's why maybe I should be marrying them. But for now, I'll settle with a kiss. I'll take a kiss of their current profits. Who knows if there'll be more competition from companies like Carl Pays Nothing or stuff in the future. Um, but yeah, Apple's great. Moving on to Microsoft. Microsoft got a new CEO. Let me get his name real quick. Um, I'm oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Um, Satya Nadella, maybe. Um, this guy has been totally redirecting the company after the last CEO. He's been doing it. He's been CEO since 2014. He's been really like making Microsoft a company that's going to last into the future. Um, Primarily with Microsoft, I think it's called Azure. It's an Amazon AWS competitor. So that's for the people who don't know what Amazon AWS is. Amazon AWS is like cloud storage, basically cloud computing, cloud storage. Like ways it's basically like servers that you can host your stuff on. Like a lot of people use Amazon AWS. So much so to where when Jeff Bezos resigned from CEO, the new CEO, was the former like person who ran Amazon AWS, because Amazon AWS is a huge part of Amazon's business. Like I think it makes up like a third of their revenue or something crazy, maybe even more. And Microsoft is now has Azure, which is basically an Amazon AWS competitor, and it's really like setting up Microsoft to be something that lasts into the future. A lot of people still use Microsoft Word and Excel. They're still teaching like Maseo. I know you took you took like a dual enrollment Microsoft Excel class, right?
Yeah, I did a while ago.
Notice how it was Excel and not Google Sheets. So these I know like more people in high school and stuff are using like the Google Suite, but as you move into college, these Microsoft products are still pretty popular. And people are still learning how to use like Excel and stuff. I'm sure these are still used in like corporate settings. I think Excel is still more popular than like Google Sheets and all that. So I think their suite is definitely here to stay for like at least the foreseeable future. Not to mention Microsoft Windows, which is currently running on my computer. And it's also running on Maceo's computer. Like every time, every time someone gets Microsoft Windows legally, they're paying like hundreds of dollars for it. And I'm sure companies, like all the companies that make Windows laptops and stuff, are paying for like licenses so they can like preload Windows onto those computers. The only people not making money from are people who find workarounds to paying the $150. I don't know who would do
Sounds
that.
like somebody that I know.
No, no, no. And people like Raleigh who still have a watermark on their computer, which is the craziest thing to me. Um, so yeah, Microsoft, between their operating system, between Azure, between their suite of products, and their CEO who's really been turning things around, I think Microsoft is going to be here to stay. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they do next. Maseo, what is your order?
Okay. Okay, my order is I'm going to kiss Apple.
Okay.
No. Sorry. I said that backwards. Marry Apple. Sorry. Oh, sorry, let me go in the order. Sorry. Kiss Google, marry Apple, kill Microsoft.
All right.
Okay.
Just killed my
Dude,
wife, man.
I just murdered her. Okay, so my thought, right, is wait, sorry, who did I kiss? I kissed
You
Apple?
kissed. No, you.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You kissed Google. Or no, you married Apple. You kissed Google, and you killed my. I honestly don't remember.
Your Microsoft wife. Okay.
All I know
Um
is you killed Microsoft, and that hurt me. I think you said you'd marry Apple, which
Yeah,
makes
I did.
sense.
Okay, so I said kiss Google, right? Because Google is like such a big company and they have such a large ecosystem. And honestly, I like all the Google Suite apps way more than the Microsoft stuff.
Fair.
I guess my only loss would be losing Windows, but I have a MacBook. I don't mind Mac OS. It's really not that bad.
No, Mac OS is really good.
It's fun. Like it's kind of easier
It's
to
easy to
use. It's like
use.
it's easy
Yeah,
for like creative stuff. Like it's just nice,
true.
you know?
Just no gaming.
There's no gaming, but that's fine. I don't know. I have an Xbox. Oh, that's Microsoft. No. Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
oh, you just cornered
Dude.
yourself, buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, Xbox is
Oh,
growing, dude, with their Game Pass and stuff, making
I
more of a
just
case for Microsoft, dude. Microsoft on top.
I just killed that's fine. I'll get Apple Arcade. I'll play
Yeah, you can
Sneaky
go play
Sasquatch
Sneaky
for the rest of my life.
Sasquatch.
But yeah, and then Apple, it's just like I have so many Apple products, it's not even funny. I have AirPods, I have MacBook, I have iPhone, I have I definitely have more. I'm trying to think of more.
Wow, iPhone.
I don't know, but I have I have a lot of different Apple products, and I've had like every generation of iPhone. I've had every generation of AirPod. My whole family has MacBooks and Macs, like the big ones. Yeah,
And your
it's just
whole
like
family also has like PCs. Like your dad just got a new PC.
I have
You
like
have a
7 mining
PC.
rigs,
You
bro.
have a
It's
mining rig
whatever.
in your garage, and you have like an Xbox. Okay, what? Here we go. Keep going.
No, no, no. But I like Apple more. Or like not more, but I like it more than Microsoft because
No,
Microsoft the
that's like
only
I like Apple more too, but I'm just making a case for Microsoft because they've been doing interesting stuff
yeah.
recently.
It's just like my only loss. I feel like it'd be Windows and I guess maybe Xbox. That'd be a bummer. Take away my gaming, but I mean like I don't need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my hot take. I like that stuff.
Why are you kissing Google?
I mentioned that. Okay, well I like all the G Suite apps. Like
Oh
I
wait, you
mentioned
did. You did. What
earlier.
am I saying? What am I did you
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
You did.
yeah.
So yeah, Microsoft you just like don't really see their value in the future, or like you know, I don't know.
Okay,
Like
I'm gonna buy
Microsoft.
Apple stock and you can buy Microsoft stock and we'll see who makes more.
I'm not selling my Apple stock. Sorry. I might buy. You know, what? Okay, I'll buy some Microsoft stock right now. No, wait, is it?
Right now.
Oh, it is Monday. Okay, I can. Should
Yeah.
I?
Do it after the pod. It's gonna take a minute.
Okay. No, I'll put an order right now, bro. Fuck that.
Right now on the spot.
What is it
Oh
called? What
man.
is their ticker?
Isn't it
MSFT.
MSFT? Yeah.
How much is a share? $280. I'll buy half. How about that?
Man, speaking of stocks, I should sell my Alibaba stock.
Oh yeah, can we? Okay, let's talk about that real quick. We're totally over the time limit. But let's just hit that real quick. The Alibaba, what are we gonna call this? The Alibaba arc for us has been pretty interesting. Um,
Yeah.
I think you said you wanted to, um, you said you wanted to sell Alibaba to me. Like you text me, you text me like, Sam, should I sell Alibaba? I'm like, bro, I don't know, because whenever I see Alibaba go down, it always will like bounce back up to like 120. I feel like it just like fluctuates between $80 and $120. I think you
hmm
said that, and then the next day it went up like 10%. Did you actually sell or no?
No, I never sold.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if you had like a sell order for that market open the next day, but
I don't. I don't know. I just like
what
if
is
it
that now?
goes
Oh, it's
to
at
like it's at
90.
91. Yeah.
It's just like
Um,
it, dude. Like it just like messes around. But look, okay, look from where it's been steadily going up, has it not?
no.
No, no. I mean, since oh wait, shoot. Never mind. I'm looking at one day.
No.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
No.
It's been
No.
steadily going down.
Yep. And it's been going down for, like past 6 months, down 25%. That's pretty much me. I'm down
That's rough. I
25%
think I only have
on my
one share of
investment.
it, so I'm not even. I'll just hold it forever. Why not?
I have more than enough shares. And
You need it, dude. Your portfolio is like so not diverse at all.
oh, trust me, I know.
When this whole recession thing hit, bro, I barely got hit at all, bro. I have like half index funds, and the rest of my stuff is in big tech. But I picked my big tech well, so like, it's all chilling. Like I don't know. I've barely lost anything.
I just get sad when I look at my account.
Just don't look at it then, bro. It's not
I've
real.
given up. I'm waiting for China to take over the world or something.
Yeah, no, for real. No, hey, who knows? Just hold your dude. If you genuinely like want to have like a hedge against like China going like psycho on us, just own a little bit of Alibaba. Like you own a lot though. You could sell a little bit maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what else I'd go into. I mean, stuff is cheap right now. But-
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Just
we're
buy
way over
index
the
funds or
time
something.
limit.
Yeah, we're
We're
running
like
out
an
of
hour.
time. Everyone, we'll be here next Tuesday. Mark your calendars. Sam, anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's it. See you guys next
Okay,
week.
bye. Later.
Bye.